Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Miracles Trujillo podcast, where we talk about life, freedom, and creating opportunities that you didn't even know were possible. I'm your host, Mary Chris, a proud mom, a fourth grade teacher here in New Mexico, USA. I'm originally from the Philippines and someone who found a way to build a digital business that actually works for real life. I've been teaching for decades, balancing work, family, and life's unexpected challenges. And along the way, I discovered something that completely changed the way I look at success, money, and freedom. Today, I want to share my story with you and maybe challenge everything you think you know about what's possible. So let me ask you a question. What if everything you've been taught about working hard, saving, and waiting for the right time is actually holding you back? What if the life you dream about, the freedom, the travel, the peace of mind, is closer than you think, but you're just too focused on the old rules to see it? In the next hour, I'm going to share about how I turned my life around without giving up my day job immediately, without risking everything, and without being a genius because I'm not a tech savvy person. And I promise there will be stories, real struggles and lessons that might just make you rethink your next move. So let me take you back a few years ago. I was a teacher, loving what I do, but I was exhausted. I was always tired, always worried about bills, and honestly, I felt stuck. I remember looking at my paycheck and thinking, is this it? Is this all the life that I've ever have? And then one day I stumbled upon something that felt almost too good to be true, a digital business opportunity. But here's the thing, I had doubts, tons of them. I wasn't tech savvy, I wasn't business minded. I thought this is possibly another scam. But I was also curious, and that curiosity was the first step toward everything changing. Have you ever felt the tug of curiosity? That quiet voice saying, what if? That's the moment that changes everything if you choose to follow it. Starting wasn't easy. I had to learn new things, face rejections, and sometimes I even questioned myself. But what I realized along the way is something most people never tell you. Success doesn't come from working harder. It comes from working smarter and building for yourself while learning from others. I had mentors who guided me. I have a coach that guided me, a community that supported me, and small wins that kept me going. And slowly, I saw the first results, not huge, but real. The first extra income, the first family trip funded by my business, the first feeling that I could control my life, not just survive it. Have you ever had that moment where you just knew if you could figure this out, life would never be the same? That's exactly what happened to me. So here's what I want to share with you tonight, the lessons that truly matter. Number one, curiosity beats comfort. You have to be willing to explore even if you are scared. Number two, mentorship matters. You don't have to do it alone. Someone else had walked the path already. Number three, time freedom is possible. It's not just a dream. You can design your life in a way that actually allows you to be present for your family. Number four, start before you are ready. Waiting for the perfect moment will only keep you stuck because it will never happen. I remember one day my kids wanted to go on a small weekend trip. I hesitated because I was worried about money. But then I thought, what if I actually had the freedom to say yes? That was my light bulb moment. I realized that every step I take in the business isn't just for me, it's for my family, my dreams, and the life I want to live. So let me ask you again, what if everything you thought you knew about success, about working hard and waiting is only half the story? What if the life you've been dreaming of is actually within reach? What but it requires curiosity, courage, and connection. Think about this for a moment. If you could take one small step today, just one, towards building something for yourself, what would it be? What if that step could change the next 5 years of your life? I want you to imagine a life where money isn't the stress, where your family gets the moments you always dream about, and where your work doesn't control your happiness, it supports it. So, friends, I know it's scary. I know you have doubts. But here's what I promise you, the people who win in life are not always the smartest or the most confident. They're the ones who start. So, tonight, I challenge you to take one step. Be curious, explore opportunities. And if you want, I'd love to share more about my journey and how you can start building something real for yourself too. Reach out, follow my journey, and let's start creating a life where freedom, joy, and purpose are not just dreams, they are your reality. So thank you for listening, and I cannot wait to see what amazing steps you take next. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep believing in yourself. So, yeah guys, that is just my short FB Live. Sana na-inspire ko kayo. Sana nakapag-isip-isip kayo. And see you again tomorrow guys in my next FB Live. Bye!